la manifestazione dedicata alla categoria senior della 10ª edizione del Trofeo Città di Jesolo. Prima dell'ingresso della bandiera di Jesolo, che aprirà la sfilata delle rappresentative presenti oggi qui al Pala Arex, sulle note del Nessun Dorma un doveroso e graditissimo tributo a colei che è protagonista della ginnastica italiana da più di 10 anni ed è qui con noi a celebrare il decennale di questo evento, Vanessa Ferrari. Vanessa Ferrari. Ed ora ad aprire la sfilata delle rappresentative, per prima entra la bandiera di Jesolo. Bandiera di Jesolo portata dalle ginnaste della società Gym Art di Jesolo.
Essere o dover essere, il dubbio emmletico, contemporaneo con l'uomo del neolitico. Nella tua gabbia 2x3, mettiti comodo, intellettuali nei caffè, internetologi, soci onorari, gruppo dei surfisti anonimi, intelligenze demode, risposte facili, dilemmi inutili.
L'entrata la rappresentativa degli Stati Uniti con le ginnaste Riley Kasker, Eddie Paulson, Morgan Hart, Elena Shenikova, Trinity Thomas, Ashton Lockley, Victoria Muriel. E ora della Russia. Angelina Melnikova, Jeromina Jelena, Daria Spiridonova, Natalia Kapitanova. Il Brasile. Rebecca Andrade, Flavia Saraiva, Caroline Pedro e Thais Fidelis. Il Canada, Jade Provok, Brooklyn Moores, Audrey Russo e Sean Olsen. La Francia. Juliette Bossu, Melanie Dos Santos, Lorette Chartier e Marine Boyer. La rappresentativa E chiude questa entrata l'Italia. Francesca Novignani, Martina Maggio, Desiree Carofiglio, Gianna Grisetti, Caterina Cioedetti, Sara Berardelli, Sofia Busato e Lana Mori. Ed ora è il momento degli inni nazionali. National Anthems USA. L'inno della Russia, National Anthem Russia. È il momento del Brasile. Canada. Inno nazionale del Belgio. Ed ora è il momento dell'inno nazionale italiano. Chiedo scusa, la Francia, l'inno nazionale francese. Ed ora l'inno nazionale italiano. Bene, così per seguire l'apertura, le ginnasti ora si porteranno nella zona di attesa per poi entrare per la prima rotazione.
Essere o dover essere, il dubbio
competition. We're really excited for a great day of gymnastics here. We've got teams from Belgium, Brazil, Canada, France, Italy, Russia, and the USA. I'm Rebecca Johnson with Flow Gymnastics. Thanks for tuning in. As I said, it's an all-around and a team competition, so athletes are going to be competing for that individual all-around title, as well as competing with their teams for the team title. This morning there was the junior all-around and team competition, which was really exciting to watch a lot of these up-and-coming gymnasts who haven't competed a lot on the international stage. USA came out with the title, 171.85. Italy team 1 was in second with a 157.9, so huge gap there. And then Russia came in third with a 156.5. In the individual all-around competition, Gabby Perea took the title with a 57.55. She had a huge 15.05 on bars. Always beautiful to watch on that event. Miley O'Keefe taking the silver with a 57.3. And then Emma Malabuyo took the bronze with a 56.7. In fourth was Adeline Kenlin in her international debut, and then Olivia Dunn also in her international debut was in sixth. So top 6 finish for the USA there, and Anna Padurario of Canada was in fifth. A great performance there for the USA juniors. In this competition, it's 4 up, 3 count, so there's 4 athletes on each team. The U.S. has 2 teams here in this senior competition. In team number 1, we're going to see Morgan Hurd, Riley McCusker, Ashton Locklear, and Victoria Wynn. And then in team 2, it'll be Alona Shenikova, Abby Paulson, and Trinity Thomas. Lots of talent on that team, but not a lot of experience. Morgan Hurd is a new senior this year. She just had her international debut at the Stuttgart World Cup. Took the bronze in the all-around there, so this is just her second competition. Riley McCusker is also a new senior. Had her international debut earlier this year at the American Cup. Ashton Locklear, of course, the 2016 Olympic alternate, so she's got plenty of experience, world experience, but Victoria Wynn is a new senior this year, hasn't had a senior international meet yet. She did compete in Jesolo in 2015 as a junior, so we'll be excited to see her in her senior debut here. And then team number 2 contains Alona Shenikova, Abby Paulson, and Trinity Thomas, and it's Alona's international debut and Abby Paulson's international debut, and then Trinity Thomas is a new senior this year. So really exciting competition to see how these girls handle the pressure. This arena is packed with people. Definitely will get loud in here. As I said, the format is 4 up, 3 count, so USA's second team has 3 people, so they won't be able to drop any of those scores. Just a quick note on the stream format. If you're on this stream, this is the commentary stream, and it is going to be showing some of the highlights of the competition and jumping around to different routines and events. But it won't necessarily show every girl from each event, and so if you want to follow a specific team or a specific event, you can click on that and follow that one along, move through the different events there. As I said, it's going to be interesting to see who takes the all-around title here today. A little recap of last year. It was an Olympic year, and so we are seeing a lot of the gymnasts that were vying for spots for Rio. And we had Gabby Douglas here, Reagan Smith, Lori Hernandez, Allie Raisman, lots of big names. Last year, Gabby Douglas came out with the title. Reagan Smith was in second, and Lori Hernandez was in third, and none of those girls are even competing here today. So lots of room for girls to break onto the scene, as it normally is a post-Olympic year 2017 is a year for a lot of new athletes to get time to shine in the spotlight. I've already seen some of them, Morgan Hurd and Riley McCusker. So the gymnasts are currently warming up right now on their first rotation. There's going to be 2 different flights in each rotation. Here in the first one, we're going to see Italy on vault as well as Brazil on vault in the second half. On bars, we're going to see France and Canada. On beam, we have USA team number 1 as well as Belgium and 2 Italy gymnasts from Italy's second team. We have a little split there. And then we have Russia on floor as well as USA team number 2 and the other 2 gymnasts from Italy too. So again, USA 1, we're going to see Morgan Hurd leading it off for USA. Morgan Hurd is first, Riley McCusker is second, Ashton Locklear in third, and Victoria Wynn will be anchoring that team. Over on floor, the USA gymnast will be in the second flight. Russia will be up first. So we're starting out here on vault with Italy's Noemi Linari. She goes with the Yurchenko 1.5, takes a step outside, out of bounds. A little bent legs on that landing, or on that twist in the air. She'll lose quite a bit on the execution for that. We're hopping over to floor to see Daria Spiridonova competing for Russia. Arabian double front there to open, little under rotated. Daria's, of course, a bar specialist. She's the 2015 world champion in that 4-way tie back in Glasgow. But she can tumble as well, and she's working to do all around here today. Not sure about vault. We didn't see her warm that up. They might go with 3 only on vault. Nice routine there from Daria Spiridonova of Russia. She was originally a reserve for the team, but she was called in to compete. There was a little switch in the lineup. Originally slated to compete was Anastasia Ilyankova. Here goes Morgan Hurd on beam for USA. So effortless. Couldn't stay on that. She actually had trouble in Stuttgart as well on beam. That was her lowest event, lowest scored event. Wasn't able, she fell twice, wasn't able to stay on. So we'll see if she can finish up this one strong. She's been rock solid in training. But of course, it's all about the competition. She has a big full-in dismount, really difficult. A nice job finishing it out. Score for Naomi Linari on vault was a 13.55. 5.0 on her D score and an 8.65 execution. Up next on vault is going to be Martina Maggio for Italy. She goes for the double twisting Yurchenko, short on the landing. Didn't get that rotation around. And here goes Elena Eremina for Russia on floor. Opens it up with a full in. Beautiful Y turn. Very nice. 1.5 through to a 2.5 punch front. Super difficult. She didn't even use all the way up to the corner. Very impressive. Score is in for Daria Spiridonova, a 12.55, 4.7 difficulty, 7.85 execution. As I was saying, the roster changed a bit for the seniors. The team is Angelina Melnikova now, Elena Eremina, Daria Spiridonova, and Natalia Kapitonova. Anastasia Ilyankova as well as Seda Kalian will not be here. They were originally on the roster, so they'll just have those 4 competing here today, which will be a lot of good things to see. Elena Eremina breaking into the senior field, looking really strong in training throughout the week. Score for Martina Maggio, 13.1. Over on bars, this is France's Laurette Sharpie. Little leg separation there on that Maloney half. Really, really nice dismount. Morgan Hurd, 12.6, 5.7 difficulty, 7.0 execution. Maureen Boyer started it out for France on bars with a 12.85. And we're moving back over to beam to see Riley McCusker. Just her second international meet. Always showing off beautiful wolf turns. A lot of these gymnasts are now doing 2 wolf turns in a row to get some bonus points, up their difficulty score. Trying to play to the code a bit there. It's not a beloved skill from a lot of people's perspective, but Riley sure does it well. And that was a gorgeous series as well. Riley's been rock solid in training. Rarely saw even little wobbles like that happen. And a great finish there, handspring, double tuck. Not her best routine we've seen, but a hug from Coach Maggie Haney. She looks happy. Solid work there from Riley McCusker. over on vault. That was Giada Grissetti. She was able to stand up that Yurchenko double a little short on that landing, but she was able to pull it out and back over to floor. This is Natalia Kapitonova of Russia. Like I said, she was originally one of those reserves along with Daria. Really short on that full twisting double pike. Not sure what happened on the takeoff there, but she sure knows how to Y-turn. All these Russian seniors just have glorious dance and leaps, just so artistic in their performance. Score for Giada Grissetti was a 13.85, 5.4 difficulty, 8.45 execution. Laurette Charpy of France had a 13.8. Final pass, double pike, and a smile to finish. Over on bars, this is Juliette Bossou. Looks like she might have tapped the low bar on that, got a little off on that Jaeger, piked Jaeger. She had a good routine going before that. Score is in for Riley McCusker, 14.2, 5.5 D score, 8.7 execution. Finishes it out strong. Ashton Locklear up next for the USA on beam. Very nice wolf turn, and she's another one who does two, a triple and then a double. Ashton is a specialist, only doing bars and beam. But what she does beautifully. Of course, stunning to watch on bars in particular. U.S. national champion in 2016. And really became an alternate for the Olympic team because of that. She's really looked great on beam as well here in Jesolo. Putting together a great routine here. Very solid as she's been in training. Just a dismount. She has a round off double tuck. Nails the landing. Beautiful job there from Ashton Locklear. Desiree Carofiglio had a 13.0 on vault. We're going to see a replay here of her vault. Chenko 1.5. And over on floor. Gorgeous, very open Arabian double front from Angelina Melnikova. Angelina is definitely one of Russia's current stars. Double layout, bends her legs in the middle. Angelina just competed at the 2017 Stuttgart World Cup as well with Morgan Hurd. She took the silver medal in the all-around. Chest pretty low on that piked full in, but she's showing great difficulty here with huge passes. Arabian double front, double A, and a pike full in. See, closing pass here. Double pike. Unfortunate leg bend in that double A. She's capable, of course, of doing that pass really well, but that opening Arabian double front was definitely the highlight there. And of course, as I said, turns and leaps, just beautiful. Anchoring for France on bars is Melanie Dos Santos. See that huge release move, that in-bar stalder to a straddle Tkachev. That's called a galante. She's got great combinations. Little off on that, didn't get over the bar, had to do a little extra swing. Here's her full twisting double layout. Super difficult routine. Score for Ashton Locklear is a 14.0, 5.6 difficulty, 8.5 execution. You're checking out a replay here of that full twisting double layout. And over to beam. This is Victoria Wynn, anchoring the team. Awesome combination there, leap to a nodi. So solid. Just a dismount, handspring, handspring, 2.5. Lovely finish there to that routine. I see Chow clapping with approval. He's happy about that one. That was a great way to close it out for USA on beam. Score for Angelina Melnikova on floor, a 13.3, 5.5 difficulty, and a 7.8 execution. That low execution coming, of course, from her, a lot from that double layout. And that closed out the first half of this first rotation. In the second half, Brazil is going to take the vault. We're going to see Canada on bars, a mixed group of Belgium and Italy on beam, and then a mixed group of USA and Italy on floor. Score for Melanie De Jesus dos Santos, 14.45, 5.8 difficulty, 8.65 execution. These gymnasts are going to have a couple minutes to warm up here in the second flight of rotation 1, and then we're going to be back with competition. Alona Shenikova will be kicking it off on floor for USA in just a couple minutes.
Al volteggio per il Brasile Caroline Pedro, al corpo libero per la squadra USA.
We're back here for the second half of rotation 1. This is Caroline Pedro for Brazil on vault. She goes for the Yurchenko full. Very clean vault there. This is Alona Shenikova opening up with a really nice double pike. This is Alona's international debut, as I mentioned. She just got added to the U.S. national team following March training camp. Very clean passes here in this routine so far. She doesn't have as much difficulty on floor as some of the other gymnasts. She makes up for it with really clean execution. Alona said before that one of her big goals was to compete internationally for the USA, and today she's achieving that. Exciting to watch her out there. Final pass here. Wow, nice routine there to open it up for USA Team 2. Looks like she stepped it up a notch from training, looked more confident out there. She looked really fired up. Moving over to beam. This is Nina Derwal for Belgium. Belgium only has 2 gymnasts competing, Nina and Senna Derricks. Great series. They were both on Belgium's Rio team. So Belgium won't be eligible then for the team title, of course, as it's 4 up and 3 count. But those 2 gymnasts will both be competing for the all-around competition title. Great leaps there. Score for Carolyn Pedro is a 13.95. And at the end of that rotation for USA on beam, Victoria Wynn had a 14.25. Gainer full dismount and a nice set for Nina Derwal. Nina competed in the all-around final in Rio. She took 19th. She really shines on bars. That's one place where you definitely want to watch out for some great combinations. And over on floor here, we're going to see Abby Paulson for USA Team 2 in her international debut. She was another one that was just added to the national team along with Alona. She's not a new senior this year, but she just got added to the senior national team. Great opening full twisting double pike. It's a new routine for her as well. At the 2016 Secret US Classic, Abby was 5th on floor, so this is definitely one of her best events. As we can see here, she had a great triple full for her second pass and clean 2.5 punch front. Step out of bounds on that 1.5 to front full, but overall a really nice set there for Abby Paulson. First 3 passes were clean. There was that full twisting double pike. Legs came apart a little bit on that triple full. Back over to bars for Canada. This is Audrey Rousseau. Audrey's coming off competing at the 2017 International Gymnics. All of these senior gymnasts from Canada competed there, of course, in their home country. Made it through that routine. A little off on some of her handstands. Not quite as controlled as she can do, but that was a hit there. in the second spot for Canada on bars. Trinity Thomas is going to close it out for USA 2 on floor. But first we're going to see Flavia Saraiva's double twisting Yurchenko, step over the line. That was really nice. She was struggling on some of those in training, so nice to see her hit a good one here today. Here's Senna Derricks of Belgium on beam. Looks like we're just catching the end of her routine here. Just gearing up for the dismount. Handspring, handspring, double pike. Abby Paulson with a 13.6, 5.4 difficulty, and 8.3 execution. Flavia Saraiva with a 14.3 on vault, 5.4 difficulty, 9.0 execution. And now we'll see Trinity Thomas in her senior debut. She's got a really great new routine, very expressive. And of course her opening pass, a huge double layout. Step out of bounds or hop out of bounds. People compare her often to Simone Biles. Is that 2.5 to a double back? Very difficult pass, but another hop out of bounds. She has so much power, she just hasn't quite figured out how to control it every time. She made a lot of those great in training, but of course in competition, she's a little more amped up, a little more adrenaline. It's harder to rein that in. Beautiful third pass, front layout to front double. And a nice finish there for Trinity Thomas. Last two passes were clean. High five from her coach. There's that hop out of bounds on the double A, and then here's 2.5 twist, straight through to a double tuck. So hard to finish all of that in bounds, and she just little tiny bounce out. So much potential there from Trinity Thomas. Senna Derricks with a 12.25 on beam, 5.3 difficulty, 7.05 execution. Sarah Berardinelli up next on beam, competing for Italy 2. Difficult double salto series, an aerial straight into a layout step out off to the left. Nice fight. You can hear her teammates cheering her on in here. There's, like I said, the arena is really packed and she's the only one competing right now, so of course there's going to be nerves, which you can see in these little mistakes she's making. Being a little hesitant on the 180 degrees on her leaps as well. See if she can finish this one up strong. And a nice dismount there for Sarah Bernardinelli. Just one competitor left on beam. Here goes Jade Krobach of Canada, anchoring that team. 2017 Elite Canada champion, also competed at 2017 International Gymnics. Getting some good experience on the senior stage. And a nice routine there for Jade. That's not her best event. That was a solid way to finish it out for Canada. And this last one up here on beam, Katerina Seraghetti. Rebecca Andrade of Brazil had a big 15 on vault. Sarah Bernardinelli with an 11.4 on beam before her. 4.7 difficulty, 6.7 execution. And we'll see what Katerina does here under the pressure. She is the last competitor, every eye on her. Triple series, 2 layout step outs. Nicely done. Score for Trinity Thomas was a 13.25, 5.6 difficulty, 8.25 execution. Tough combination there. Comes off on the front aerial. This crowd is definitely behind these girls, of course, good and bad. When they fall, they're moaning. When they're doing well, they're cheering. It's always fun to hear an excited crowd. Just a dismount. Finished it strong. That closed out the first rotation. Jade Krobach with a 12.75 on bars, 4.7 difficulty, 8.05 execution. In rotation 2, we're going to see Italy and Brazil on bars, France and Canada on beam, USA Team 1, and mixed group Belgium and Italy 2 on floor. And then on vault, we're going to see Russia and mixed group with USA 2 and Italy 2. They're going to have their touch warm up, and then we're going to be back in just a few minutes.
Questa seconda rotazione. Partono i 4 4 minuti di riscaldamento. Vi ricordo ancora le finali individuali per attrezzo junior e senior che si svolgeranno domani alle ore 15. Vedranno impegnate le prime 8 ginnaste per ciascun attrezzo della classifica generale. In questa seconda rotazione abbiamo l'Italia alle parallele, la Francia alla trave, gli Stati Uniti al corpo libero e la Russia al volteggio. Nel frattempo vi ricordo ancora che i diritti del trofeo di Jesolo appartengono alla Federazione Ginnastica d'Italia e nel pieno rispetto del copyright è strettamente vietato lanciare questi video, i video dell'evento o postarli in qualsiasi tipo di social media. Vi ringraziamo naturalmente per la collaborazione. Dear ladies and gentlemen, we kindly remind you that TV rights of the Jesolo Trophy belong to the Italian Gymnastics Federation. In the full respect of copyright rules, it is strictly forbidden shooting videos of the event and posting them on any type of social media. We thank you all for the collaboration. Vi ricordo ancora, per cortesia, di non usare flash e nemmeno l'illuminatore del cellulare, che è molto fastidioso. Russia, Daria Spiridonova. Corpo libero Stati Uniti, Riley McCasker.
Russia's over on vault here in the second half of rotation 1. Husker on floor. Oh, and my mistake, this is the first half of rotation 2. Riley McCusker on floor. That was Daria Spiridonova on vault. so fun to watch on this event. New routine for her this year. She's described it something like a sassy ballerina. Always great choreography from Maggie Haney at MG Elite. Score for Daria. Nice double pike there. Score for Daria was a 13.35 on vault. Very uncharacteristic there. We'll have to see what happened on the punch on that final pass. She had a great routine going. We're gonna head over to bars. Check out Noemi Linari. Nice eagle giant work. The double layout to close. Big cheers from the crowd. They liked that one. Good way to open it up there for Italy team number 1. See a little form there on that double layout. Legs came apart. But a nice solid set. And up next on vault for Russia is going to be Elena Eremina. And then we're going to see Victoria Wynn on floor, following Riley McCusker. And here goes Elena on vault. Nice Yurchenko 1.5. Legs a little loose in the air, but a clean and controlled landing. It's a 12.75 for Riley McCusker on floor, 5.2 difficulty, 7.65 execution. And here goes Victoria Wynn, her senior debut. Great height on that full twisting double. Just a little bit low on her chest on the landing. A nice triple full. Great form in the air. nice routine there for Victoria Wynn. Showed off some great tumbling, some really nice leaps in there. She's had several injuries that she's recovered from, coming back strong in 2017. She was also selected to compete at the London World Cup. That's an all-around competition. We're heading back over to bars. This is Martina Maggio for Italy. Maloney to Tkachev. Another hit routine, a big hug from coach. We're happy with that one. Tiny bit over-rotated there. You see she took 2 steps back. Score for Noemi Linari, a 13.15, 5.1 difficulty, 8.05 execution. Elena Aramina had a 14.1 on vault. And following her on vault is going to be Natalia Kapitonova. And then Morgan Hurd will be up on floor as well. She's got a fun routine, lots of really big tumbling. Yurchenko full. For Natalia Kapitonova of Russia. Here's this big opening double-double. Oh, big bounce out of it, Jesolo, and a step out of bounds. And a good full twisting double pike there, second pass. Showing off that incredible flexibility she has. I've seen her hit tons of these passes, really strong in training. But there's big things coming from Morgan Hurd, as you can see. Tons of potential, just her first year as a senior here. She'll be looking to be on that Tokyo team for sure. Back over to beam for France. Melanie De Jesus dos Santos. Really difficult skills she has in this routine. It's been fun to watch her in training along with the other French gymnasts. And does a little bit of a different series there, starting from the handstand. Melanie competed at the 2017 American Cup along with Riley McCusker. She had a great showing there. Looking to have another great competition here. She was bronze there with a 53.899. See if she can top her all-around score from American Cup today. And looking good so far. Really strong routine. Melanie De Jesus dos Santos of France anchoring the French team. And looks like there's only one competitor left in this rotation. One Italian gymnast left to go on bars. And we've also got one more vault from Angelina Melnikova. Victoria Wynn had a 12.85 on floor, 5.0 difficulty, 815 execution. Angelina did a double twisting Yurchenko for her first vault. She'll be doing 2 vaults looking to qualify into the vault event final. Top 8 gymnasts on each event will qualify into event finals with the 2 per country rule. First vault was a 14.35. The front handspring half on, front layout half off. That's called a Lopez. She took a step out of bounds on that. The senior level, the gymnasts have to have 2 different families of vaults, so it has to be a different kind of an entry. Therefore, she can't do another Yurchenko style vault. So you see that different entry with the half on, round off half on. Going over to Gianna Grassetti. Working through this routine nicely so far. Great endo work. Right into a double front. Big step forward. Good routine there for Giada Grassetti. Morgan Hurd had a 13.2 on floor, 5.3 difficulty, and an 8.2 execution. And score is in for Melanie De Jesus dos Santos at 13.9 on beam, 5.7 difficulty, 8.2 execution. Now we're going to see the anchor for France, Marine Boyer. I thought Melanie De Jesus dos Santos was last, but actually Marina's last, and she was a member of France's Olympic team, got a lot of international experience there. Beautiful round-off layout series. She's been rock solid in training and so fun to watch. It's really graceful. Gets great extension on all of her leaps as well. Giada Grassetti with a 13.35 on bars, 5.4 difficulty, 7.95 execution. Marine is the last competitor here. In the first half of rotation 2. Really great combination. Salto leap combination there. Just the dismount left here for Marine. Very nice. Competed in the Rio balance beam final and placed 4th, showing off those great skills. And she was the final competitor here, as I said. So now the gymnasts in the second half of rotation 2 are gonna have a short warm-up. Brazil is on bars, Canada is on beam, mixed group of Belgium and Italy 2 is on floor, and mixed group of USA 2 and Italy 2 is on vault. We'll be back in just a couple seconds, couple minutes for competition.
Number of the ball?
Riprende la gara. Volteggio per gli Stati Uniti.
We're ready to get started here in the second half of rotation 2. Abby Paulson's going to lead it off for USA Team 2 on vault. Very clean, full twist Yurchenko. Not a ton of difficulty, of course, as the standard these days is a double. However, she competed it nicely, solid execution. And over on floor, this is Sarah Bernardinelli for Italy Team 2. Low on that opening double tuck. Score is in for Marine Boyer, who closed it out for France on beam, had a 13.9. missed the punch on that front layout. Probably was going to go for a front full for the second one. Was flat-footed. And a double twist for final pass.
Parallele per il Brasile Carlo Pedro, alla trave per il Canada
There's that
Russo.
front layout. Here's Audrey Russo of Canada on beam. She's really fluid on beam, has been fun to watch throughout this year. Has gained a lot of confidence competing internationally for Canada. She competed in 2015 on Canada's world team in Glasgow. And took 7th all around at the Gymnix Senior Cup. Good save there. Was a little off on that layout step out, but she wasn't going to give it up. Biggest wobble of the routine so far on a full turn. That happens sometimes. Just a dismount here. She went overtime, really close on that double tuck, pulls it around. Sometimes the little skills will get you. Score for Abby Paulson on vault was a 13.7, 4.6 difficulty, and 9.1 execution. As you can see, like I said, 4.6 is pretty low difficulty, but 9.1 is high for execution. And here's Trinity Thomas on vault with a Souk layout full. Clean work there. She's actually, that's a new vault for her. She used to do a Yurchenko style vault, and now she's changed over to the Souk style. She's been training different kinds of vaults. Did a Yurchenko, then trained the round off half on vault, and now she's doing the Souk. Over on bars here, chalking up for Brazil is Theas Fidelis. Score for Sarah Berardinelli on floor is a 12.2, and now up next is Katerina Saraghetti. Trinity Thomas with a 13.75 for her vault, 4.8 difficulty, 8.95 execution. For Audrey Rousseau is in for beam, 12.4, 5.1 difficulty, 7.4 execution. Final pass here for Katerina. Nice double pike. Good finish there, came back strong after that fall on beam in the last rotation. Nice to see. Good And up next on beam for Canada is Shalyn Olsen, a member of Canada's 2016 Rio Olympic team. Beautiful triple series, looking very confident up there today. Shalyn took second all around at the 2017 Gymnics Senior Cup. Had a great performance there, 53.401 all around score. Very nice and notey. Vault is really where she shines. She was in the event finals in Rio, but she's putting together an awesome beam routine here today as well. And a nice dismount. Great routine from Shalyn Olsen. There's that Anodi, who's really rock solid up there. Competing next on floor for Belgium is going to be Nina Derwal. Alona Shenikova had a 14.65 on vault. She did a Yurchenko double full.
Nina Derwal.
Belgium's known for having some really great and expressive choreography. Step out on that opening double tuck. Another step out, the second pass. A little more adrenaline than usual. Really taking advantage of her flexibility and artistic ability on dance elements to get some extra bonus. Just 2 tumbling passes, but lots of leaps and turns in there. Score for Shalyn Olsen on beam at 12.6, 5.3 difficulty, 7.3 execution. And here goes Brazil's Flavia Saraiva on bars. She's tiny but mighty. She's got some new skills in this routine. Nice hike to Kachif there. New dismount. She used to do a back dismount, and now she's changed and done a double front in training this week. We'll see if she can get the landing on it today. An awesome job there. A really solid routine from Flavia. A hug from her coach. Theus Fidelis for her at a 12.7.
primo salto.
Here goes Sofia Bussato on vault for Italy. And hits the Yurchenko double, steps over the line, which will be deduction for that, of course. But got a nice block off the table. Also a little pike down and a little form. But big cheers from the crowd, of course. They love to see that hit vault. And a harder difficulty than a lot of the ones we've seen here today. Sofia Bussato will be doing 2 vaults, looking to qualify for that event final. Front handspring, front pike half, got it. Another great block off the table, and the same steps over the line on the same side. 13.6 for Flavia Saraiva on bars. Great height on that. Score for Nina Derwal, 12.35 on floor for Belgium. And the other Belgian competitor, Senna Derricks, 2016 Olympic teammate, up next. Great pike full in there to open. Used up the whole floor. And 1.5 front full. Really nice set there for Senna Derricks. Nice choreography that drew you in, and she had some great tumbling. Like I said, that opening, there it is, that full twisting double pike. And here goes Brooklyn Moores of Canada, anchoring beam. She's a beautiful gymnast to watch. Really graceful, and also has incredible skills to show. She's a new senior this year, 3rd all-around at 2017 Elite Canada. She also took 3rd all-around at the Gymnix Senior Cup. She's handling the pressure well of every eye on her. Spoke too soon, a little off on that leap series. Those are sometimes the toughest part when it's so quiet. You can get in your own head. But overall, she's had a nice, strong routine so far, and just the dismount left here. She does a unique dismount, sticks the landing. Score is in for Senna Derricks, a 13.35 on floor, 5.1 difficulty, 8.25 execution.
Terza rotazione che vedrà l'Italia e il Brasile alla trave.
That closed out rotation 2. Teams will move to their third event now. Rotation 3, we're going to see Italy and Brazil on beam, France and Canada on floor, USA 1 and mixed group with Belgium and Italy 2 on vault. And on bars, we'll see Russia and mixed group of Italy 2 and USA 2. Gymnasts are going to have a short warm-up here, as always, and then we'll be back in just a few minutes for the meet.
Invito il pubblico a non occupare le scale di accesso alle tribune e di non occupare le zone di entrata e uscita delle tribune, ovviamente tutto ciò per motivi di sicurezza. Grazie.
sure. Me and Chow don't know.
Termine del riscaldamento, iniziamo questa terza rotazione con il volteggio.
We're ready to start it out here in rotation 3.
USA Victoria Nguyen.
Victoria Wynn is first on vault for USA. She'll do a double twisting Yurchenko. Steps out of bounds, but that was one of her best ones that she's competed. Her best ones, one of the best ones that she's shown here in Jesolo. I'm glad she had one of her best ones in competition. She struggled a little bit in the training. She was able to pull it out in the competition. Coach Chow looking happy with that. And over to floor, this is Laurette Charpy of France. Double pike to close. Strong finish to that set after that early fall in the double front. Which is nice to see. Victoria Wynn, 14.2 for her vault. Had a 5.4 difficulty, 8.9 execution. Had that step over the line. This is Desiree Carofiglio for Italy on beam. Nice leap series there in the beginning of her routine. Desiree competed at Jesolo last year in 2016. She took 22nd in the all-around. Looking very solid so far in this set. She puts the series closer to the end of her routine, which is different than most gymnasts do. Just a couple little balance checks, little hesitations in this routine, but overall it's been nice. Gainer layout dismount, a nice set there. Desiree Carofiglio, big cheers from the crowd. Here goes Riley McCusker on vault for USA. Double twisting Yurchenko and a really nice job there. Beautifully executed. Coming back strong after that fall on floor. So close to going over the line, but she didn't. She stayed in bounds, saving the 10th there. And here goes Marine Boyer of France on floor. step out of bounds. 2.5 punch front. Great height on that. She missed that turn connection. Great double pike there to close it out. Difficult triple full turn. Stumbles out of that one, unfortunately. Now she's getting some final bonus there with those leap combos. Not her best routine. Missed a little bit of bonus, missing that turn connection early on and stepping out of bounds, but she's really captivating to watch on floor. Great expression in her dance. Desiree Carofiglio with a 13.35. Riley McCusker with a big 14.6 on vault, 5.4 difficulty and a 9.2 execution. Really solid execution score there for her. And we're back over to beam. This is Giada Grassetti. Lovely Anodi. Lots of great skills in this routine. She's so flexible and has such long lines, makes everything look so gorgeous.
Volteggio, stabili di Morgan Hart.
Double tuck dismount, little short on that. Nice set there for Giada.
Corpo libero per la Francia, Juliette Bosco.
Here she goes. Score for Morgan Hurd on vaults of 14.7. She did a Yurchenko double full. 5.4 difficulty and a big 9.3 execution. Manages to stay in bounds with that big hop back. Got it all the way around. Finish that one out with a nice double full twist. Not the most difficult tumbling in there, but just beautiful dance elements. And a really good job at performing that routine as well. Here goes Francesca Linari. Score for Maureen Boyer, 13.0 on floor, 4.9 difficulty, 8.2 execution. Just the dismount here left. A nice round off 2.5, a big smile. She's happy with that one. A solid set. Daria Spiridonova of Russia competed on bars and got a 14.2. Their 5.6 difficulty and 8.6 execution. And Giada Grissetti on beam had a 13.5. Score is in on floor for Juliette Bosu, 12.9, 4.6 difficulty, 8.3 execution. And the last competitor for France here on floor is going to be Melanie De Jesus dos Santos. Beautiful full in, nice and open. Really slow on the rotation on that double pike. Of Russia competed a really nice bar routine and got a 14.85 and a 6.0 difficulty and an 8.85 execution. Finish that one up strong. Up next on bars for Russia, got Angelina Melnikova. Nice low to high, high to low combination. really nice reach on that. She was fingertipping her way to catch that. A little off. She's isn't able to bring it back. Just the dismount left here. She was able to save it and short on that. After that missed pirouette, she was just trying to fight her way through it at the end there, but she did a nice job fighting through. Score for Noemi Linari was a 13.25 on beam with a 5.0 difficulty and 8.25 execution. On beam for Italy, this is Martina Maggio.
Entrano le squadre del secondo semigruppo. 4 minuti di riscaldamento del secondo semigruppo.
She takes a fall.
A partire da questo momento.
Martina is one of the more seasoned competitors here for the Italian team, competed at Jesolo last year. Her dismount, handspring, 1.5 twist. She'll be disappointed with that fall. She closed out the first half of rotation 3. In the second half, we're gonna see Brazil take the beam. Ones to watch for there for sure, Rebecca Andrade and Flavia Saraiva. Also, Thais Fidelis has an awesome series. She does a back handspring to an Arabian. She struggled a little bit with it in training this week, but we'll see if she can nail it today. We're gonna see Canada on floor. Mixed group on vault with Belgium and Italy 2. And then over on bars, USA 2 and Italy 2. We'll be back in just a minute for competition.
Termine del riscaldamento. Stop warm up.
Warm-ups for the second half of rotation 3 just completed. They get started here with competition.
Corpo libero per il Canada, Jesolo.
First up on beam will be Carolyn Pedro. First up on floor will be Jade Krobuck. She does 2 whips to a double back, steps out of bounds. Final and second in the beam final. At 2017 Elite Canada, she was tied for first on floor exercise. Just his final pass here, double pike. And overall, solid set, just that step out of bounds there. Jade Krobuck.
Alla trave Carolyn Pedro, per l'Italia alle parallele Lara Mori.
And here's Carolyn Pedro up first for Brazil on beam. Awesome round off handspring layout step out mount. Always fun to see the gymnasts mount like more unique like that. Senna Derricks went first for Belgium on vault and got a 13.8. Looking pretty solid so far in this routine. Carolyn was an alternate to Brazil's Rio team. She competed at the Olympic test event and then got the alternate position. She also competed in Jesolo last year, so this is her second time back. Closed it out with a nice round off double tuck. And a big smile. Audrey Rousseau of Canada getting ready to go next on floor.
Siamo in attesa del punteggio del corpo libero per poter permettere alla ginnasta del Canada di presentarsi alla giuria.
Looks like we're just waiting on a couple scores here. Going next on vault will be Caterina Serraghetti for Italy.
Alle parallele, bars, Abby Paulson.
Abby Paulson's going to be up next on bars for USA.
Corpo libero, Canada, Audrey Russo. Trave.
Here goes Abby.
Brasile, Rebecca Trave.
She's got some new combinations and releases in here. Nice, that's a Chow 2, the straddle. Chapache 2 with a half turn. Double front dismount. Awesome work there from Abby Paulson in her international debut. Tough as nails. Looked really confident up there. And here's Audrey Rousseau on floor for Canada. Nice 1.5 to double back. For Carolyn Pedro at 12.9 on beam for Brazil. 5.0 D score, 7.9 E score. And a double pike to close there for Audrey. For her, Jade Krobuk at a 12.65, 4.9 difficulty, and a 7.85 execution. Chenko full there from Caterina Serraghetti. Score for Abby Paulson is a 14.3, 5.6 difficulty, and 8.7 execution. Here's that Yurchenko full again from Caterina. Pretty low in the chest on the landing.
Trinity Thomas.
And here goes Trinity Thomas on bars. She's got a couple new combinations, a new release combination in here. Right here, this whole combination, it's all new, a little far from the bar on that pack. Couldn't make it around to the kip. See if she can finish it up strong. She does a Maloney half. And a nice double layout to close. Really flares open those hips. One of the best double layouts we've seen. Unfortunately, couldn't get that new combo in competition. She's made it so many times perfectly in training. Really fought through that though. Amazing that she's able to grab that bar on that pack and not come off. And here goes Thais Fidelis for Brazil on beam. Score for Rebecca Andrade is a 13.55. And there's that handspring Arabian, so incredible, amazing difficulty. As I mentioned, she had struggled a bit on that skill in training, but she nailed it here today. She's gonna do another series. Handspring layout, layout. So much difficulty, looking really confident up there. She stayed on her feet though. Highlight of that was at 2 different series. So awesome. Back handspring to Arabian. She's a new senior this year, so this is really new to her to be on a big stage as a senior athlete. She competed at 2016 Brazilian Nationals in November and took first in the all-around. We're moving to Sara Bernardinelli on vault for Italy. Score for Trinity Thomas on bars is a 13.25, 5.6 difficulty, and 7.65 execution. Does your Chenko 1.5, not all the way around, big step back. Score for Audrey Rousseau of Canada on floor, a 13.3, 5.3 difficulty, and 8.0 execution. And here goes Alona Shenikova on bars. See that Maloney right into Tkachev. Really nice high to low combination work here. And a floaty double layout, pulls it around, just a little hop on the landing. And great work there from Alona. Making a great international debut here. Sara Berardinelli with a 13.0 for her vault, 5.0 difficulty, 8.35 execution. And the final competitor in this third rotation is going to come on beam here for Brazil, Flavia Saraiva. An absolute treat to watch on this event. She puts on a show every time she gets on the beam. Great work here so far. Flavia was a member of Brazil's Rio Olympic team, and she qualified to the event final on beam and took 5th. Fights for it. Oh, that switch ring. It's getting people today. Really unfortunate. She competed in the beam final last year in Jesolo. She took 5th. She also helped Brazil get 2nd as a team last year. We'll see where they end up today. Just her dismount, she just rounded off double pike. And a nice finish there for little Flavia Saraiva. Still smiling. Nice to see that. She really fought through that. Tried so hard for the save. Danson couldn't quite get it. Alona Shenikova's score on bars of 14.4. She had a 5.8 D score. Shalyn Olsen had a 13.3 on floor. And now we're gonna get to see Brooklyn Moore's big opening front handspring. 2.5 to front handspring front double to front full. She's normally performs that perfectly. And here's an awesome pass front handspring double front. She's not quite on today on those landings. for Shaylin Olsen. As I said, 13-3, 5.5 difficulty, and a 7.9 under execution. Punch front to close. She really fought for that one. Was a little off on the punch. She wasn't going to give that away. She was the final competitor in this third rotation.
Italia e Brasile al corpo libero, Francia e Canada al volteggio, Stati Uniti 1 e il mix Belgio-Italia.
Athletes are now moving to rotation number 4. On floor, we're going to see Italy and Brazil. On vault, we'll see France and Canada. On bars, we'll see USA Team 1 and mixed group Belgium and Italy 2. And then on beam, Russia and USA 2 and Italy 2. Short warm up here, and we'll be back in just a few.
Ripartono i 4 minuti di prova per l'Italia, Francia, Stati Uniti 1 e Russia. termine del
We're ready
riscaldamento.
here for rotation number 4.
Iniziamo con il volteggio per la Francia, Laurette Charpy.
Some updated scores here for the U.S. After 3 rotations. Alona Shenikova is in the lead with a 42.25. There is Laurette Charpy of France on vault. Abby Paulson has a 41.6. Riley McCusker with a 41.55. Victoria Wynn with a 41.3. Morgan Hurd a 40.5. And Trinity Thomas with a 40.25. This is Giada Grassetti of Italy on floor. At the end of rotation 3, Brooklyn Moore has got a 12.2 on floor. A nice triple full to open up here for Giada. And a bounce, step out of bounds. To 13.55 for Laurette Charpy. 4.6 difficulty, 8.95 execution. Back at the end of that rotation as well, Flavia Saraiva managed a 13.65 on beam. Even with that fall, had a 6.0 difficulty score, 7.65 execution. Around that double pike. Looked like she almost ran out of gas. Was able to get it to her feet. Here's Giada Grassetti.
Alle parallele per gli Stati Uniti, Vittoria Anguria. Alla trave, Russia, Natalia Capitanova.
Over on beam, we've got Natalia Kapitonova. Nice triple series, just a little off, but a nice fight. Great combination there, really solid. Very difficult double Y turn. Struggled a little bit with that in training, but she made it today. Just a little overturned on it. Showing a nice fight throughout this set. Bit short on the rotation there on that dismount. Good fight for Natalia Kapitonova.
Compagno Italia, Desiree Carofiglio.
Desiree Carofiglio up next on floor for Italy. Giada Grassetti had a 12.15. Nice front double pike. And a punch double front. She is a front tumbler. Great power going forward with those front double skills. Very difficult to do just out of a run and a punch to get that much power. from Desiree Carofiglio. Crowd loved it. Score for Victoria Wynn on bars. She got a 13.25. 5.6 difficulty, 7.65 execution. Riley McCusker will be up next on bars for US. She has an incredible routine, a ton of release moves, moves really well through it. There's a Maloney, right to a Tkachev. Now you'll see some big Tkachevs. Huge air on that Rikna, right into a pack. Awesome work so far. Just a difficult dismount left. She nails it. Great routine from Riley McCusker. Really nice to see that. And a big hug from her coach, Maggie Haney. That'll put up a big score for sure.
Ponteggio, Francia, Marine Boy.
Desiree Carofiglio with a 12.9 on floor, 4.9 difficulty, 8.0 execution. There's Marine Boyer of France on vault. And we're heading over to floor. Gonna check out Noemi Linari. Full twisting, double back. Nicely done. Step out on that 2.5 punch front. Very nice triple full turn. Marine Boyer with a 13.45 on vault. Score for Riley McCusker just came in, 15.05. A really nice double pike finish there for Naomi Linari. Overall solid set and big cheers from this crowd. 6.2 difficulty for Riley McCusker with an 8.85 execution. She gets a 15.05, which is the same score that Gabby Perea got earlier in the junior all-around and team competition, which was the highest score of the meet. Victoria Wynn unofficially finishes with a 54.55, and now we'll see Morgan Hurd. Looking wonderful so far. Couldn't get that Maloney half. It's a really far reach for her. She's a little gymnast. She's made it solid in training. That one just looked a little bit off. Riley McCusker finishes with a 56.6 with that 15.05 on bars. See Morgan Hurd finish this routine strong. Got a great full twisting double back dismount. Nails it. Lots of uncharacteristic falls here. I know it's easy to say she's made it in training, because that's a whole different story. But it's just so interesting to see these mistakes after so many flawless performances. But that was a great finish there for Morgan Hurd. Moving over to floor. This is Martina Maggio. Very nice full in, used the whole floor on that, that's for sure. Great landing, clean on that double tuck. Landings here on this routine from Martina Maggio. Nice control. Great hit set. Score for Morgan Hurd is a 13.4, 5.4 difficulty, 8.0 execution. Also, Melanie De Jesus dos Santos of France went on vault and got a 13.7. And now we're gonna see Ashton Locklear on bars. Arguably one of the very best in the world. Just flawless in her execution. Perfect hip handstand there. A little off on that toe blind. So much amplitude on that Jaeger. Just so precise in every position and a great landing. Wow. Stunning routine from Ashton Locklear and a hug from Coach Hahn. Well deserved there. Very impressive. Up last on beam for Russia is going to be Angelina Melnikova.
Ultima ginnasta di questo primo gruppo della quarta rotazione per la Russia, Angelina Melnikova.
Does a unique wolf turn where she turns right up into a stand. See so many wolf turns these days because they give some good difficulty, but she is one of the few that does it like that. Morgan Hurd finishes with a 53.9. Super solid. Score for Martina Maggio, a 13.1, 4.7 difficulty, 8.4 execution. Score is a 14.75 for Ashton Locklear, 5.5 difficulty, 9.25 execution. And a lovely round-off double pike to close that routine out for Angelina Melnikova. Great work there. She looks very relieved to have that routine done. Some hugs from her teammates.
Al capolinea del Brasile, al volteggio il Canada, il mix Belgio-Italia alle parallele.
She was the last competitor here in the first half of rotation 4. In the second half, we're going to see Brazil on floor, Canada on vault, mixed group of Belgium and Italy on bars, and mixed group of USA and Italy on beam. We'll be back in a couple minutes for competition.
Per cortesia, ricordo al pubblico di lasciare libere le scale di accesso alle tribune e di non portarsi verso la balustra. Per cortesia, per motivi di sicurezza, invitiamo il pubblico a sedersi nei propri posti e a non restare vicino alla balustra. Lasciare libere le scale di accesso. Grazie. Ultimo minuto. Termine del riscaldamento, stop, warm up.
We're ready to go here in the second half of rotation 4.
Iniziamo con il volteggio per il Canada, Audrey Rousseau.
Audrey Rousseau is up first. On vault for Canada.
Per il Brasile al corpo libero Caroline Pedro.
Yurchenko full. Little hop step forward. Over on floor, here's Carolyn Pedro of Brazil. She had a gorgeous Arabian double front on her first pass. Very nice 2.5 punch front. Other than that, step out of bounds. She had nice form in the air. Angelina Melnikova finished out beam in that last rotation with a 14.05. Score for Audrey Rousseau here is 13.75. Double pike chest just a bit low on the landing. But overall, a really strong routine there for Carolyn Pedro of Brazil.
Alla trave per gli Stati Uniti Elena Shenikova.
We're over to bars. Caterina Serragetti for Italy. Finishing up with a double pike. We're going to cut over to beam here and see Ilona Shenikova, who I just saw take a fall on her triple series handspring layout. Unfortunate there. She comes back with a great noti. She has had a great competition here. Just a little wobbly up there today. See if she can finish it out strong. She's got handspring, double back. And a good finish there for Ilona. Unfortunate, couldn't come out with that hit routine to close it out. Carolyn Pedro with a 12.6 on floor. Here's Theas Fidelis of Brazil. Does an awesome opening pass, 1.5 through to an Arabian double front. Out of that 2.5, but she was a little over-rotated. Caterina Serragetti with a 12.75 on bars, 4.8 difficulty, 7.5, 7.95 execution. great finish there. Nice work from Theus Fidelis. Very difficult passes in there.
Trinity Thomas, Stati Uniti.
Moving over to bars. Desiree. Nope, this is Sarah Bernardinelli. Unfortunate fall there. We'll see how she finishes it up. Score for Ilona Shenikova on beam, a 12.25.
First ball, primo salto.
5.3 difficulty, 6.95 execution. A good finish there for Sarah Berardinelli. There's that closing dismount. That's Rebecca Andrade getting ready to compete. Floor for Brazil.
Brooklyn Moores, Canada.
Here's Trinity Thomas on beam for the USA.
Floor. Rebecca Andrade.
Score for Theus Fidelis, a 13.0 on floor. Beautiful handspring, one arm back handspring layout series. Couldn't save that leap combination, just got a little off on that switch half. So uncharacteristic here. So different to see USA ever make any mistakes at all. Round off double tuck. Chest a little low. Other than the leap pass, it was a solid routine for Trinity. Had some good stuff in there. Here's Rebecca Andrade. Just finished up her floor routine. The double pike.
Per il Belgio alle parallele Senna Merritt e per gli Stati Uniti alla trave Abby Paulson. Primo salto al volteggio, first vault.
Here goes Abby Paulson on beam.
Canada.
Score for Trinity Thomas, 12.85. 5.3 difficulty, 7.55 execution. Gorgeous wolf turn to open it up. Very difficult side area layout. 3 saltos in a row. Looks really solid up there.
Second vault.
Moving through this routine beautifully. Just her dismount left. Round off 2.5 and just a tiny little hop. Wow. Great work from Abby Paulson. There's that triple series. Very impressed by her today. Strong dismount. Shalyn Olsen had a 14.55 for her Yurchenko double full on vault. She competed 2 vaults and still waiting on the score for that second one. She'll definitely look to be winning that vault event final. Rebecca Andrade with a 13.65 on floor, 5.0 difficulty, and 8.65 execution. And last up, Flavia Saraiva. Full in pike, tiny bit under rotated, steps forward. Such a fun routine she has. All eyes are on Flavia. Great control. Abby Paulson scores a 14.2 for her beam set, 5.8 difficulty, 8.4 execution. Final pass, double tuck, nails that landing. Crowd loves her. And I think one of the loudest cheers of the whole day for little Flavia Saraiva of Brazil on floor. Great work from her. Senna Derricks of Belgium had a 13.95 on bars. Here's Nina Durwal of Belgium. This is really the event she shines on. Mr. Opening combination. She'll finish up strong. Maloney half. Tiny bit short on that handstand. She released the bar so early in that full in. Couldn't make the rotation around. Really unfortunate end there for Nina. Had a great routine going before that.
Stanno già arrivando.
Here's this early release. Just lets go before she gets her toes up, not able to get the height or rotation to make that around.
Prima di passare alla premiazione, abbiamo l'onore di avere qui due grandissimi ospiti.
She was the final competitor
Il campionato di Venezia
here in the senior team in all-around competition.
soprattutto per la bellezza di
Flavia Saraiva gets a 13.85, 5.1 difficulty, 8.75 execution. Just a reminder, the top 8 gymnasts on each event will continue on to the event final with a 2 per country rule.
L'associazione è presente alle più grandi manifestazioni culturali in Italia e all'estero e oggi abbiamo l'onore di avere qui la coppia vincitrice della maschera più bella del martedì grasso.
The event finals are going to be tomorrow at 3 p.m. here in Italy, which is 9 a.m. Eastern time. Those will be the junior and senior event finals. We'll have live coverage of those and of course archived videos. Every video from today will be archived in our video library. You can watch all the individual routines.
E oggi, oltre a presiedere alle premiazioni, ci daranno una brevissima dimostrazione di un ballo storico, il tema. We're
going to have awards coming up here in a couple minutes. They're going to crown the team champions, team champion, and the all-around champion. And we're going to stay live for that, so you can stay on here. We'll see if they update these final scores. And in the meantime, looks like we're going to have a little Italian dance action. Unofficial team totals. USA Team 1 will take first with a 167.95. Russia in second with a 164.6. And USA in third with a 163.4.
Ringraziamo questa coppia di maschere vincitrice della maschera più bella del martedì grasso che rimarranno con noi per la premiazione.
And the score for Nina Durwal in a 13.75 on bars, big 6.0 for her difficulty, and a 7.75 execution. As I mentioned, awards are coming up here next. We are going to post full results on flowgymnastics.com. You can check out all the champions there, as well as the qualifiers for the event finals. Tomorrow we'll be back here live for the event finals, 9 a.m. Eastern time, and we hope to see you then.
l'amministrazione del Comune di Jesolo, l'assessore allo sport Ennio Vagliante, vi porgerà il suo saluto.
Buonasera a tutti, buonasera agli organizzatori, buonasera a voi tutti, alle squadre che hanno partecipato a questa 10ª edizione della città trofeo di Jesolo, del trofeo città di Jesolo di ginnastica artistica. Io voglio, dopo 5 anni che vengo qui alle premiazioni per questa manifestazione, a nome del sindaco Valerio Giorgia, a nome mio, a nome della Giunta, vorrei ringraziare la società Gymnasium della presidente Francesca Allegri e Giorgio Cittoni, che ogni anno per 5 anni ci hanno dato una mano, e io vorrei un grande applauso per loro. Prima delle premiazioni però permettetemi di fare un altro ringraziamento alla società Ginasimo, perché ha dato la possibilità a una nostra società locale, la Gmart, di iniziare questo trofeo città di Jesolo. Io spero che la nostra società locale possa un giorno partecipare in maniera attiva a questo torneo e perché no anche vincerlo con tante campionesse. Io lo auguro, era dovuto perché sono delle ragazze che si danno da fare, che sono brave e che se lo meritano. Grazie Gimmarco, grazie Ginnasio e grazie a tutti voi.
Invito intanto alla premiazione il Presidente della Federazione Ginnastica d'Italia, Gerardo Tecchi, Vicepresidente Walter Peroni. Abbiamo l'onore di avere il Sindaco di Jesolo Valeria Zoggia e l'Assessore alla Cultura del Comune di Villorba, Eleonora Rosso. Valerio Zoggia. Il Sindaco Valerio Zoggia. Quindi ci prepariamo ad accogliere le squadre che rientrano per la premiazione. Le 7 nazioni che hanno partecipato a questa 10ª edizione del trofeo città di Jesolo per la categoria senior. Della classifica di squadra, quindi per team, vince la 10ª edizione del torneo internazionale città di Jesolo per le senior con punti 167-950, third place with point 167 and 950. Second place, secondo posto, con punti 164, 650. Second place with point 164 and 650, Brazil. La squadra seconda classificata, il vicepresidente della Federazione Ginnastica d'Italia, Walter Ferro. Classificata, third place con punti 164 e 600, we point 164 and 600, Russia. L'assessore al corpo Diego Fagliani. Squadra quarta classificata, home race with point 160 and 200, 160 e 200 punteggio totale, Francia, France. Al quinto posto con punti 159 750, Italia. Sesto posto, sesta squadra classificata, sixth place, Canada, 156 750. E il Belgio che non ha rappresentativa ma che viene premiato comunque, Belgio. Al termine della classifica di squadra naturalmente le prime 6 ginnaste nella classifica individuale. Vi ricordo che domani pomeriggio alle ore 16, alle ore 15, scusate, ci sarà la finale individuale per attrezzo junior e senior. Senatore Ardeggio da premiare. Tutti gli altri premi sono stati consigliati dalla Jesolo cultura del comune di Villota e Eleonora Rosso. E ora un applausone a tutte le squadre partecipanti oggi e una bella foto di tutte le ginnaste che hanno ricevuto la maschera tradizionale delle proprie città di Jesolo, maschere offerte da Jesolo. Forza, forza, foto! Gruppone fotoricordo per tutte le ginnaste di questa 10ª edizione, le maschere, Francesca, le maschere. Grazie, lo abbiamo a posto. Diamo lettura ora della classifica individuale, individuale. Wait, please.
Now, please, where are you going? Now, individual hour.
Classifica individuale. Prima classificata, first place, con punti 56 e 600, with point 56 and 600, Riley McCaster, USA. Seconda classificata, second place, with point 5600, con punti 5600, Rebecca Andrade, Brasile. Terzo posto, third place, con punti 55-800.